storms available that he'll be able to storm those lurkers if necessary to save them. But this base at the 3 o'clock position is really, really important for By here. That really gives him a 4th gas. And as Goose, our resident Zerg player, knows, a 4 gas Zerg is something to be absolutely feared. You can do just about anything off of 4 gas, and yeah, could actually see some very nice tech coming out for By here in the later stages of this game, since both these players have just decided to have a macro fest.
Definitely, grabbing a 4th and 5th gas is just gives you just puts you in an excellent position. We see that Free does not have observers quite out. Correct me if I'm wrong, and no, the robotics facility is just going up. So the lurkers from Hero should be really effective. He's not taking advantage of them though. He's just he's just putting them outside of potential expansions of Free, so Free cannot really move out. But I believe that Hero should be a bit more aggressive, because he definitely has the what you want to call it, the tech advantage here, because Free does not have observers. He has High Templars though, but he's only got a total of 4 High Templars in comparison to what I would consider to be a full control group of lurkers. And Free is just just now putting a couple of gateways down. So Free really taking advantage of that early harass he did. He's just going for macro build here. Even though he did not have that many gateways for a large period of time, and oh, nice little storm on the bridge outside of the natural expansion, getting a couple of Hydralisk kills there. So both players just doing all right here. Free with that really good unit composition with that 3rd base up and running, and we have Hero just putting pressure on Free, making sure he does not move out. He has that 4th gas up and running at the 3 o'clock as well. So I'd say that both players are really even in terms of tech and economy.
I agree that they are quite even overall. If their armies were to face off and Free was able to micro correctly, I think they would be pretty even. But the thing is, if you look on the map, it's got about, you got to think the zones of control is about 75% By here and 25% Free, is something like that. Absolutely ridiculous. Free has no idea what's going on right now. He does not know if there's a 5th or maybe even a 6th base going up right now. He doesn't understand really exactly what he's facing right now, and that's a problem for him. And Free has now chosen this moment to try and push out. First observer getting picked off. That is critical beyond all belief. That he's gonna have to wait until yet another observer pops out. He has no build-up. He has no reservoir of observers to call on, and these lurkers are just gonna be massively effective, as you mentioned. And as this contain just gets going stronger and stronger and longer, you're just gonna see Zerg get more powerful. But those were some darn beautiful storms there by Free, really picking off a lot of units, doing a damage to a lot, and then storming his own observer. Luckily, it did not die quite yet, but those were some beautiful storms still streaming out. Free with some great PVZ micro here, able to break this contain remarkably easily. I am amazed at how easily he's broken this contain and how little he has lost, considering how many lurkers he has just absolutely destroyed. He's lost so few units, and now this is exactly what Free did to Modesty with some great micro and macro play out in the middle of the field. We'll see if he's able to do it again. It looks like he's lost an observer, so maybe he has been forced to pull back a little bit. New observer is on the way, but Free with this nice little death ball going, and looking very strong here, pushing out in the middle of the map. He's got a lot of units. He's got a lot. He's got a couple observers now finally built up, and really Modest, or I was saying Modesty, the game's looking almost the same between these two players, looking very similar, and By here really needs to come up with something here. His lurkers are a little bit clumped there. They could get stormed pretty heavily. Luckily for him so far, they haven't been getting stormed, but yeah, definitely some very interesting plays here, and By here just really using those bridges to the maximum effect, trying to keep Free back, and so far has been successful. If Free's army is able to break out into the field, that is going to be a real problem for By Hero.
We also see the 5th hatchery going up for Hero. By Hero, it looks like Free has moved a little zealot strike force there to see if Hero had grabbed the 4th base, and he has effectively seen that 4th base, but I don't think he has seen that 5th base for Hero. So yes, I do not know where Free got all those storms from. He just that lurker contain was just beautiful by Hero, just making sure that he had map control there. But Free just in a matter of 1 minute, he completely regained control of at least their area that sits outside of their base. So looks like the map is actually divided by half, I'd say, because Free has just messed up a nice Dragoon force, Dragoon Zealot Templar force, and he can definitely start moving around the map now, so he's gonna be a bit more aware of what's going on. Free, oh, that is the proof right there. Free grabbing another expansion at the 9 o'clock, and we see several lurkers there as well. So Hero has kept up his production with the lurkers. Wow, he's just got so many units out on the field now, and it looks like Hero is gonna be able to intercept that base at the 9 o'clock. There are several hydralisks over there, and the pylon over there is gonna get sniped, and soon after this, the Nexus is gonna get snapped. More storms for Free gun on top of those hydras. Wow, those storms have just been killing hydras, really. Free with some excellent star positioning. Hero just been struggling to slow that push down, but Free has moved his way all the way across the map. He's in the middle of the map already, and Hero's just got his forces all spread around. And oh, he's actually moving his hydralisks that snap at the 9 o'clock. Gonna be able to take down several Dragoons actually, because those Dragoons are really low on health. And oh, but actually Free doing a good job at keeping those Dragoons alive. So Hero, even though Hero lost that contain, he has fought really hard to keep Free contained in that lower part of the minimap.
You know, he did a really good job there, Hero did, of continuously throwing units in intelligently. He did, like a lot of Zerg players you'll see would just take their units and just move right into there, and Free would have just been able to micro against it. But Hero was doing a great job using some of the extraneous bridges, using some flanking maneuvers, some slight flanking maneuvers here and there. And when that flank really got started, you saw that Free had to retreat there, and Free lost a lot of units during the middle of that retreat, and Hero just did so much damage. And we're seeing Free's first-person view right here, and he's still got a pretty Dragoon-heavy force here. Dragoon and Zealots are still involved, but I think it's a little Dragoon-heavy right now, and I mean, that's a lot of firepower, but maybe not enough meat shield out in front. We'll see what happens here with this next engagement, and Bahir deciding that this is not where he wants to engage, but he might be able to corner Free's army here into this base at the bottom right, and maybe try and take advantage of that and attack elsewhere. Bahir, I think, has an opportunity right now as his army is kind of contained, and could go for a surround, which is exactly what he's doing, but eating some storms there. Wow, throughout this entire game, Free has just been storming the world as it's never been seen. This is beautiful storming by Free. Absolutely brilliant. I think if these storms weren't as top-notch as they were, he'd really be struggling right now. He may have even lost the game if they weren't this good. But, yeah, just has been keeping it around. But look at this production from Bahir. Look at this production capability. That is too many units. I don't care how many storms you have. I don't think you can even storm the map enough to take care of that. And Free is going to lose this army and presumably lose the game. I can't foresee him having macroed up yet another army able to compete. And there is GG from Free. Some brilliant play there by Hero. Like I said, the versus Protoss specialist sniper, and able to take down the dragon Free. So great game there. And yeah, what do you think about that? That was some brilliant play. I know you didn't really know Hero before this game. How do you feel about him now?
Wow. Just really wow. That lurker contain was just absolutely genius, and his production of hydras, his tactics there, just with that pincer attack on the bottom right, that was just great. Well, Hero is definitely someone I would love to watch more games from, and I have to say this match was amazing. I mean, at first we saw that Free had advantage with those early Corsairs in early tech, but then Hero managed to contain Free in that lower part of the map, getting a couple of free expansions himself. Free then broke out of that contain. He had control of the middle of the map, but then Hero again came back with those Hydras. So this game was a great match. I really absolutely enjoyed watching Hero with some incredible Hydra production, Free with some incredible storms. This was a really top-notch ZVP match.
Yeah, that was definitely a good game. But Neo July Zerg, little Bahir coming away with the victory there. So STX Seoul is going to be up 3-2, so they're going to get 2 shots here to take this series down. We're going to go on to Game 6, Bahir versus, well, we'll find out. We'll see who Woongjin Stars decides to send.
Yeah, guys, this was a great match. Thanks for watching. GG.